Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 24 of Cities Skylines, the city of 2025. Well, here in Cities Skylines 1. Yeah, in previous episode we created this extra piece of land that is attached to this highway section that has to fulfill our industrial demands. Not only the generic products, but also the specialized products, and that is the thing that we actually did. So let's get out of this view. So we have like special stuff for everything, for farm, forest, or oil, etc., and the generic industries over here. In the last episode, what I kind of forgot was that these specialized areas do need raw materials. So what I did off screen, I put extra warehouses here to get like the stuff that is needed for these guys actually to operate. You can also see I put in already a few more buildings in here as well. Also enabled these cargo harbors also, and did the same over here as well, as you can see here. So we have the specialized farm, and here we have like warehouses that collects the flour, animal products, and the crops. They are all coming from the production islands over here. And I was thinking about, okay, we have a harbor here and here, so what would be the best way to ship the stuff as quickly as possible? That way, not only through this road, that's possible, but rather by ship. Now this area here, this forestry area, already has like a cargo harbor over here, so I could check just by looking at it, see if how the connection goes. Ship path, that the ship path is also leading to there, so I'm going to draw it also from here to there, then from there to there, and then from there to there, so at least it can be brought from here, that product, to there. That's at least something that we can work with. Now here, the oil industry does not have a shipyard, and we also cannot place it on this side, otherwise we are going to meddle with the bridge, and here the same thing. So the only place where we could make a shipyard here is roughly here, and that is kind of close to where these people are living. So I want to, if I build a shipyard, I want to build it as far away from these houses. So we are going to try that, and let's see how that will work out. So we grab this road, and I'm going to take it to there and to as close as possible to that road, although I think it will go under there. Yeah, it will do. And let me grab the simple harbor instead, so not this one but this one, and let me see if we can just put it in there. Cannot connect to route. Okay, we need to make a route. Okay, so we make a route from here that basically brings it also over to there. Yeah, we can just connect it up to here like that. Okay, now we're grabbing this cargo harbor again, and then we just, I want it to as far away as possible from these guys. They don't like it because this thing makes noise. And now I need network multi-tool to unlock this road segment, and then delete it. And now it does not let itself delete. No, let me try that again. Unlock it. Unlock. Delete. Yeah. Do it again. Unlock. Delete. Okay. Again. Unlock. No. Come on. You can do it. Unlock. And then delete. Yeah, now that road segment has been deleted. Nice. So what I will do here is basically they come in here, and I will take a one-way road, which is this one, take it there. I don't know if we can put it underneath here. We'll just see. It might work, maybe not, we will see. And we take a bend of 4x4, bring it up there, another 4x4, we hook it up back to there. Does that work? You know, I think it it does work. Can they go underneath that road still? Well, there's still enough space. Look, they can just fit. Nice. So they can now also bring the product to these islands. Okay. We are going now to the other island, which is this island. Now, this is the island where they are producing farm stuff. Yeah, the best thing is just put like a cargo harbor over here, because we don't have any. Also, these are all farm roads, so yeah, it has to do roughly around here. So I will picker this road and bring it up slightly, 3 by 3, and then bring it up to there, and then down to there, like that. And I think we can push in a cargo harbor over here. And where does it connect? It connects to... Okay, we can make that connection always better, so we just zoink it in there. And here I will also change this. So you, and then you will go away. And this road can just stay. I think that will be fine. And now we are creating this ship path. Let me see what... Oh, come on. Ship path. I need my ship path over here. Yeah. And it needs to go to there. Okay, so from here we connect it up to there, and this will then go straight, you know, there to that harbor over there. And then from here we can always make a little connection to that part. Yeah. So there's always a direct connection involved. Yeah. I think this will work. Let me see. Here we go. So they can bring now the stuff here, and the products from the farmery, from the farm, can be shipped out also to this island. Now the last bit is like this huge oil area. Now let me have a look here. Where do we have our storage area? I think it's over here. These are the storage areas. So we have like a main road running through here. These are all big roads. And what is this guy complaining about? Not enough buyers for products. Huh. Okay, and this guy abandoned because there were not enough buyers. So, okay, what they need is basically... They need commercials around them, because commercials are actually the buyers of the products. It's not your population that buys the stuff from those factories. No, it's the shops instead. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and let's make then also a harbor over here, and we can make a nice one-way road system over here. That will work absolutely perfect. So let me change this, and then we turn it into bendy mode. Oh, wait a second, that went not totally right. Let's do this again. Up to there, and then here. A little bit closer, like that. And then we make the bend. Like this, from there to there. Now I wonder if I could just hook this onto there, and we have no path. Okay, we have to make that one first. So shipping a path from here to there, and then to there. We hook it up to there. Yeah. So they will. Yeah, that will be fine. So we are grabbing now this thing, and of course, yeah. It will not sit straight. Okay, never mind it. We will do it ourselves then. So we make this straight. Like that. Here we go. Yep. And then we connect up this harbor here. And even now it is monkeying around. Get there, you. Yeah. Okay, that works. Okay, let me delete then this part. Let me do it again. Yes. So you have to remove a little bit of those layers, which can be annoying, but yeah. Click it again. Delete it. No. Come on. Click this again. Unlock this segment. And then delete that piece of road. Thank you. Pick a pick at this road. This is a one-way road. And connect it up to there. Nice. Now let's grab the move it mod. And let's make sure that this is all at the same height. Because I think there's some height difference. So we do Ctrl H to that. And we... Choop, it jumps up. Yay! Nice. So let's do a little bit of landscaping here, because this is a little bit, yeah, you know, this could be sticking out a little bit more, like that. And then we can always soften it up later with this tool. Just like that. Do it just a little bit of softening from above. It's a pity that you know, when it's being like this, that it has the color, but it is what it is. Let me change this. A little bit less sand over here. I mean, this is, let's say, a harbor, so that is okay. Yeah, that's fine. This one, Goods Unlimited, is abandoned because no one was buying their products. So that is like, yeah, that's an industry building, so okay, we remove it. No one was buying their products. Maybe now these commercials are, and the people who are living here can just go there. They can basically walk there. Is this not connected? Ooh, look at that. Just spotting it. Come on, yeah, thank you. So let me then connect this up. Ooh, without the snap. Here we go. Yeah, now the people can walk from there to these stores over here. Maybe even, you know, that's just a thought, you know, just use this option. We go through the woods. And then here we do a, let's see, let's just do a 6 by 6. Bring it down to -12. Works the same way. And they can practically walk all the way to the area where the goods are being sold. So here we bring it up to this road, like that. A little bit like that, so. And we create another 6, like that, by another 6, and we do home, bash, look at that. And then from here we just connect it up to there. Look at that. I mean, I love it. I really love it. Okay, we create here also a connection there. Then we bend it around and then, ooh, come on, like that. To there. And now it looks a little bit borky, but let's see what we can do about it with the move it mod. I think it's connected. Yeah, these two segments, they are connected to the road. I think that works. We will see eventually, maybe somebody using it. You know, let's say from here to there, to there, to there. Then these people can just go there. And yeah, that's sort of it. So now we have everything connected using those ships. So all the ships can now bring in the stuff that is needed, and we can now create a few more buildings. And these guys are still complaining. I will look at it in a moment. So I'm going to create more of these buildings, like that, and that, and that. Yep. Let me check this out. So he's complaining about not enough raw materials, which is weird, because here there is no paper and there is also no plain timber. Okay, that begs the question, is there something wrong with my forestry industry, which is, by the way, over here? That could explain something, because it's kind of further away. Yeah, and this thing is over here. That means like that it has to come ashore here and then has to be brought by, yeah, by truck all the way over there to the other side. It kind of makes sense that the forest industry here is a little bit having a lack of yeah, the goods needed, but eventually it will work. It will work. So let's also build a few more buildings there and there. Joop, like that. And also let's not forget the generic industries. So you and you. Like I told you guys in the last episode, like I will gradually increase, you know, the amount of industries. There and there. Oh, there and there. And there. Also here and here. And here and here. As you can see, there's a lot of uniformity going on here. It's like a lot of the, you know, kind of the same, but that's okay. I mean, nothing to worry about. It all works out fine. So we build a building here and a building here, and eventually we will fill this entire area up if the need is there eventually. So here we go, put a few more generic stuff as well, because the generic buildings, they need the products that is being produced by the specialized areas. You know, they will bring their stuff to these warehouses, and these products, they are being used in the generic industries. Yeah. Okay, now let's have a look here what we can do about transportation. Now here in the middle, I would love to have some kind of metro hub. Now let me have a look here. What would be a nice metro hub? Should not be too large. Let me have a look. So what is this? Metro tram hub with road. Metro intercity. There's only one metro there with a bus. How about this one? No. Let's see. This one is no. It's also not fitting. Bus metro hub. I do like this one because this has like the bus and 2 metro options. And the question is, can we put it here on this main road underneath this? It's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I have anarchy on. Let me press Ctrl A. Space already occupied, so it might fit, but also it might not fit. So let me just check out how it looks like. Let me see. Holy moly, look at that. It's kind of fitting. Okay. Yeah, there's also not really another piece of space where we can actually do this, and I also don't want this to be on directly on this main road. I mean, that will create maybe a problem. So what we will do is I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm just thinking about any vehicle that comes here, for example a bus, and that needs to go back. Right. Did not really take that into account, to be honest. And now I'm thinking, what is the best way of how to deal with this? I could also make it here. Just make an sort of off ramp here. It is possible. I am not so happy with this idea somehow. Let me delete this, and this. And let's see what we can then do about here. Using a, say, one-way road, then it's also sitting then on the wrong side. Okay, but I can live with that because we can change on which side it would be. So let's make, it's going to be very interesting, this one. So we bring it all the way up to here, and then we do a 4x4, and that runs then till there, and then this will go on further, and then actually goes back in a bend like that, and then to there. And then we take this building and we put that over here, which creates another problem, which is the metro that runs that way. But you know, I can live with that. I can live with that. So okay, so let's see. First of all, what I'm going to do is change this. I say here, you are just go straight on. Here we say like, okay, you carry on, no crossings. Here we have a dedicated off. Yeah, dedicated turn. We could actually use an asymmetrical road for that. So with, let's see, 2 plus 3 and trees on the outside. Do we have one with trees on the inside? Not that I see. Okay, let's try then this one. I want to have trees on the inside actually. But I think that it's possible to put them there if we just select a tree. So the question is, what kind of tree is this? Hard. That's like a little bit tricky. Let's just see if it even wants. I think it's. Let me push this to here. So it's not this one. Also not that one. This one gets close. Let's see, does that work here? Cannot upgrade to this type. Okay, so really? You cannot do it? Also, it's bigger. How about this one? That seems more like it. So it cannot upgrade. Do I have anarchy on? Control A? No. Okay. Then we are going to do it the filthy way. So we're going to do this. Let's see. Is this the rough amount of space? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're starting from here. Roughly to there. Bash. Hey, we have trees. You don't want to? Fine. Then we are going to make you. So we are selecting all these trees. Like that. Do I have them all? Yep. And then we're just going to... Oh! That does not work? Wait. Hey. Are you kidding me? What the... Huh? Pause. Since when do trees disappear under a road? Okay, you go back for a moment. Okay, I select again this road. We select from here to there. That's the right side. Okay. And I will be selecting again these guys. What I will be doing here is turn anarchy on and turn collision off. Yeah. Then we are selecting these guys again. Let's see if it works now. Now it works. Yeah. Oh, it works. It kind of works. So we are grabbing this thing. We say like, you continue. This will go away like that. So this turns into 3 lanes over here. Then we have a dedicated off-ramp. Off-ramp. Dedicated turn off, and we say like, no, you will just go straight on. You carry on. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Okay, now we have then this thing over here. We will create metros, stations on this island. I mean, we have one island. Sorry, my mistake. Metro, so we can just grab this thing. Does not matter if it makes noise because it's a noisy environment anyway. And we point these things roughly in the middle. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roads. So yeah, then this is roughly in the middle. Yeah, here. And then here, this is also the main road. So here we put it on the opposite side. Perfect. Here we do the same thing. So that would then become roughly then here. Yep. And about here. Nice. Okay, let's connect that stuff up. Let me also turn that thing on again. Let's get down and we are going to connect. Great. Now let's connect this up. Very nice. Now what is needed is like this thing needs to be connected to basically, if possible, the main hub over here. It is possible because we do have one available, this slot over here. Now would it not be nice if we can just make a connection from here that leads that way, close to actually this station over here, although this is industry, so but nevertheless I think it is doable. So what I will do here, I will pick a this road, make a little bit of a, yep, something like that. Pick a this thing over here, put it on that side, slope too steep. Okay, let me redo that. We pick a this thing and we put it slightly lower. Okay, something like that. Pick a again. Now it works. Great. And now I also have to think about where we are going to lead this to. Now see, this thing will go, yeah, there. Okay, I have sort of an idea how to pull this off. It requires a little bit of okay, let me turn that like that, and then we go down, page down to -12, and from here, so okay, question is, are we going to do, let me think, somehow, so I put a station there, but you know, I do want to have another station there as well, just let's say about here, just like that, just to have something, you know. So okay, we are doing this, and then this is -24, by the way. Yeah, it's deeper, yeah. So we have to bring this up to -12, like that, yes. And from here we're going to there. We bring it over to there, yes. We follow then a little bit this one. And let me also turn off the snaps, so I can just do it proper, like that. Now I can turn it on again, the snaps, so I can connect it up to there. Yeah, the anarchy is turned off, that's okay. And then from here, I bring it up to there. And from there we can hook it up to there. And now comes the interesting fact. Now we're going to put it basically very close to this road, but still underneath this area, so it does not really go under the ocean area. So I want to turn off the toggle snapping and also the snap 2, so I can really bring it all the way alongside this road. I think it can even go over there. Yeah, anarchy is turned off, so that works nicely. It can completely follow this road. Man, it's like perfect. It's nearly like perfect. We have to follow the road like that. Yep, and we go further here. here it should pose no issues. No, just follow that. Yep, and then we go there. Let me see here. I don't think this will be an issue. We just get a little bit closer to the road, so we make sure that the -12 does not cross that road. And that works perfectly. Here we go. And now we are entering this area. Now you would normally connect it to that side. We are not going to do it. What we will do is we bring it down to -20. So that's up to there. And then we can just bring it out to... Whoa, that's already deeper? Why is that? Why is that so deep? There. Okay, a little bit deeper then. To -24. That works. And from here we bring it up again slightly to -18. Perfect. And now I turn on this thing again, and from here I will say like to -12. Bash, to there. Now look at that. Oh man, I love it. So now we will create like a line from here, zoop, all around. This is a very long line, by the way, but you go there. We have some extra stops in here, also there. And then here it will end at the main central station. I love it. And it goes there, there. This is a long end, and it ends here. Perfect. I feel like I forgot a station. I'm not sure, but did I forget a station? No, I did not forget any station. Nope. So let's check out. So we have this station over here next, also next to this T-Mobile Stadium and this thing. So actually that does help. We can add also a little bit of parking over there. I don't think that these guys would mind. Then for the rest, here we are going to make a connection by using a walking path. So we're going to grab this thing and let's get topsoil, and we are going to make a lovely connection from here right to there. Also let me turn on the anarchy, and then from here to there. So they walk from there to there. And let me also add a parking lot so they can park here, park their cars. Even have maybe a little city park over there. This is like a 3, so we do like the 3. So 1, 2, 3 and 3. And then we have this one is a 3. This one, sorry. Come on guys, put it there. Very good. And the last one is this one we put there. Yep, so we have a lot of parking availability over here. No issues, no dramas, that works. Let's see, we go out here to this area. Now people will then come out of here, so press play. Yeah, we have the metro. They don't even come out, they can just hop over in the other metros as well. But you know, if they want to walk, I mean, it's always an option. I think I like it when people walk, you know. I like it when I see them walking. So let me grab the path. Let's say from over here to over there, and we can bring it all the way over there. Just if they want to walk, it's always an option. That's always an option. It's a nice option to have. Let's say we bring it over here to lane 6, like that, and then to the other side, like so, because why not? Bring it down, and then from here, yeah, just put it here, and they can just cross it there using that crossing. or get from here to there to the other side. It would also be useful. They can cross here as well. Not really a thing, so yeah, just make it go from here to there. They can cross here. There are many crossings available, so this is all fine. Yeah, so bus routes are not available here at the moment. That is something we might be able to look at in episode 25. So now we put a parking lot here. And for the rest, we put also some forestry stuff over it. Take the forestry brush. Let's see, the size a little bit bigger. And yeah, there's a lot of red trees in between there as well. And I think the anarchy is still on. So let's turn off that, the anarchy, and then grab this thing again. And then we can just, the density a little bit lesser. So we have not that many trees everywhere and nowhere, but we do have some trees. And also, you know, it changes the whole look of this whole island, because this island is pretty you know, barren, if you ask me. We barely have any trees, but now we do. You know, we put a lot of trees here because this is fairly unused area, so we can even increase this brush size, and we point down a whole bunch of trees here like that. To some degree it looks a little bit unnatural because, you know, all the red trees. So what I can do is I can just grab just random trees from here and just put them in between there, so we have like a little bit of diversification. Like that, and then we grab a few of these. Here we go. Maybe a few of these oranges trees. Oh, those are very bright. So not too much of those. And bushes. We love our bushes. And I think that's good enough for now. And okay, can I get rid of this menu? No. Come on, yeah, thank you. Still did not see another train coming through the regular train line going to the hub over here. Still not yet, but eventually I hope to see it. Okay, so how are we doing? We are deeply in the minus. That is still worrying me slightly. So what is still on the program? What am I missing? What I actually miss is traffic. I am used of seeing, you know, gobs of traffic where there's also a lot of industry, but maybe I'm missing something. There's also something kaput here. Well, not really. It says that this cargo hub was kaput, but there's a gazebo broken. Rebuild. Thank you. Anything else kaput? Nope. Nothing. So, we have like that working out now. We have now a metro that runs into that direction. We have, well, people can basically also drive. They can not only take this roundabout, but they can even technically also take this sneaky road and go through there. Unless I say to this road, I forbid it for trucks to use it, but I don't see a reason why. And here the roads are very close to each other, so what I will do here is just search this slab 8x4, 2x2, yeah, that's the smallest one. So I will put that slab like there, 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 let's see how far I will bring this out. I think this is far enough. And then you have like this, something like this. Yeah, pretty nice. The only thing that I will do here is I say like, okay, no parking here, so they will park there. Yeah, I kind of like that. So, okay, so guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 24. In episode 25, we probably will do the bus stuff, and then, yeah, then hopefully we can also fill up this island more. Off screen I will place more and more industry buildings to get this thing fulfilled. And yeah, maybe it's also possible to, you know, here or here to create like maybe a pocket of people to live, you know, maybe in a big skyscraper, so we have some local people around here. Would be useful, but yeah, that's something we will see in episode 25. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe and the bell icon over here, and you will be notified until the next episode comes out. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.